Voon? Definitely not gonna play buttons anymore. Oh, I like Patchwork, but I wanna play Voon. I already know how to play Patchwork. Bacon is a decent start. I feel like ever since they made him a 2-3, he's just worth buying way more often. JG must be trembling in fear after seeing Ardeus climb. JG is still a lot higher MMR. But if I would be a sauce, I would be ketchup.
Our guests demand entertainment.
No need to explain that joke.
Marvelous performance. You can still set things right.
Snowballer investment? Investment yes. Snowballer no. Double Knight is not too bad. Double Zesty is also quite interesting. Double Zesty is very good with a lot of the quests. Knight leads you to a path of sadness. The problem with Zesty is that it requires a Naga, but if we hit a Naga, we're gonna be super happy to have it. Hey Ardi, you mentioned a few moments ago that you won a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. Could you elaborate on that? I was Yu-Gi-Oh! National Champion of Romania when I was like 12. I went to the European and I got destroyed. But I got a free trip to France. And an iPod. Like a very old iPod as a prize. So it's pretty cool. And then the place that was having the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament in Romania went bankrupt. Like after a year or something. Not because of me. Hopefully. So then I stopped playing card games, but then when Hearthstone came out, I was like, I'm pretty good at card games, maybe I should give it a go. And the rest is history. We might actually go Wisdom Ball here. Level roll for a proper card. I kinda like just Scout and Cycle.
Just what you needed.
Because you really wanna hit. Yeah, now we're doing much better. What did you win Nationals with? Lightsworn. I was playing a Lightsworn deck with only one Judgment Dragon and only one Charge of the Light Brigade, even though you could play 3 of them. And 0 Honest.
You can still set things right.
Let's just say the playing field was not the best. Ah, Order.
Just keep shaking.
The shadows call.
Nobody.
I missed 2 procs on this, but I'm gonna get some stats on the Implicator. And stats on Implicator is gonna mean Hellcaller gets buffed.
Another one bites the arcane dust. Leaving already? What a shame.
We have Wisdom Ball and we're Tavern 4. The problem is we have demons. So what do we do with that? Do you think we're gonna get a tier 7 demon? In this lobby I think Elementals are gonna be super strong. Naga are gonna be super strong. Demons are really good in the mid game, but they get a lot worse afterwards. That's my main issue with them. Get top 1 with Lord of the Pit comp and I'll gift 10 subs. I'll try. Lord of the Pit comp. Okay, so I have to play Lord of the Ruins, you mean?
Checkmate. That round belongs to you.
I don't get this quest. What does helpful refreshes mean? It means refreshes that will on average help you. Let's level and try to go for the Lord. I don't want to cut the Implicator even though I risk eating the shop.
To the twisting nether with this one.
YOLO.
That will extend the array of
YOLO. We have to risk it. Climbing stream. Yeah, I'm doing really well today, even though I feel like my brain is not fully working. The thing is, my brain is not fully working on like more than half of the days. So I have to get used to it somewhat.
Your strategy is working. Keep it up.
I think we're big enough. Do I eat sushi with a fork? What do you think? I think that's pretty stupid. If you cannot eat with chopsticks, eat with your hands. Just... it's way better. And it's what they do in Japan as well. Or at least what they heard they do in Japan. I haven't been to Japan to tell you for sure.
Excelsior!
We got Lord of the Ruins. Ooh la la!
Leaving already? What a shame. That's a big one.
We're gonna ruin this lobby.
Floor.
I think we freeze for Leroy, low key. Huh? Maybe you don't want Leroy. Eat sushi however you like. Yeah, but not with a fucking fork. Eating sushi with a fork is probably worse than eating pizza with a fork. I'm one of those people that cannot eat a pizza with a fork and a knife. I don't have the patience. After like 1 or 2 slices, I just like throw the utensils and like take it with my hand and eat it like a savage. Kurosawa with the 25 months, thank you. There's nothing wrong with eating pizza with a fork and knife, it's just hard. But there's a lot of things wrong with eating sushi with a fork.
Another one bites the arcane dust.
I feel like buying Fellblaze Leader is... ugh. Not much better. Money is good. Therese.
Your wish is my decision.
Lord of the Ruins. And now you Lucifron. And you copy Lord of the Ruins. Guys, we're gonna play Lord of the Ruins comp. It's coming home. I need the Demon Blaster guy. Wasn't Titus good for the blaster? I don't have the blaster, bro. If I had a blaster, I would probably buy Titus. I refuse to waste any time caring what people choose to eat their food with. Based. At the same time, when somebody's doing something very different than you,
The others might start copying.
you either go like, huh, or you go like, huh.
Adores you.
You know, running out of health makes you lose.
Urzul is good, but we don't have a good shop.
Minion?
We haven't buffed much.
Take a couple extra copies, that boss won't mind.
To the twisting never with this one. That's a big one. Please watch the floor.
And you are precious.
Bro, where's the demon blaster guy? We need the blaster guy. And we need to buff the shop somehow. As a big movie guy, I'm kinda hyped for the new Nolan movie next year. Same. Nolan movies are always great.
Keep it up.
The cast is stacked. That's not always a good thing. I can tell you a lot of movies with a stacked cast that are kinda mid. Not all the Nolan movies are good. I don't know, for example, people didn't like Tenet, but I liked it. I liked all the movies I watched from him.
That round belongs to you. Exactly what you needed.
Take a couple extra copies, that boss won't mind.
Behold, a triple.
This is definitely a wisdom ball moment. I'm gonna go for another Lord of Ruins. I'm trying to think what do I need here. We need a AoE guy. One AoE guy is gonna give us so many stats. I'm calculating. I feel like 3 Lord of Ruins, 1 Golden Hellcaller, and the AoE guy, and this comp slaps. But then I shouldn't have really leveled. Yeah, with Wisdom Ball I probably shouldn't have leveled to 6. This is one of my biggest mistakes in the meta, my biggest flaws. I level to 6 when I don't need to. It's good to level to 5 when you don't need to, because you kind of need to. But 6 doesn't really provide anything that you don't have on 5. Most of the time. Okay, we got to top 4.
Checkmate. That round belongs to you. Welcome to the party, minion.
The shadows call.
I've opened a portal full of new recruits.
Arcane Behemoth. Yeah, not having the AoE guy might be bad. Hamulo's good, but I couldn't buy it there. I'm gonna get the AoE guy next turn, but I think I made a mistake not staying on 5 last turn. If I stayed on 5, I would probably be able to utilize the money to get the AoE guy one way or another. And then with the AoE guy, I would go like super crazy. Why buy the Wurzul? Because I wanted to have some side scaling, but honestly, I didn't need to have the side scaling. I should have just focused on Ruins, Hellcaller, and AoE guy. So buying the Wurzul was probably not correct. Should have just looked for the AoE guy and then tried to double it with Titus. And just do that and that only. I wasn't really familiar with the Lord of Ruins comp, but now that I'm getting to digest the game, I could have played it better. I think we should win. He's not that big. No win, but we tied.
Our guests
AoE guy.
entertainment.
Another AoE guy.
Welcome to the party, minion. New recruits have arrived. How delightful. I've opened a portal.
This is gonna be good.
New recruits.
I just don't know how big the guy is gonna be. If he pulls up with like a massive elemental board, we might have some issues. We would absolutely smoke the previous opponent. But the problem is we're not fighting the previous opponent again. We're fighting somebody playing elementals. So he might have like a better game than me. If I manage to triple the Enforce, I can play like a Titus. That's like the perfect comp. And yes, I made a mistake with the Urzuls. I did not need Urzul. My bad. I can still eat the Urzul, move its stats to somebody else, yeah. But I made the mistake spending so much money for the card. What if they make Lord of Ruins give half the stats but make it permanent? Ooh. That's a good idea.
Marvelous
You should work at Blizzard. Rip. Couldn't win. Army Shadows, thank you for the 49 months, I appreciate it. Thank you for the nice words, Army Shadows. I got second, third. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never play Battlegrounds without Hearthstone Deck Tracker. It lets me see each hero's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight, and it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to commit to a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free! Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.